Hello, welcome back to Little House in the Big Woods. Today I am making a video and part of a collaboration with Lynn's Bucket List Homestead with Lynn. Well, it's Bucket List Homestead. Anyways, and it is titled, What Does Homesteading Mean to Me? Um, First off, homesteading means a connection to me. A connection to the land, a connection to my animals, a connection my kids get with the animals, a connection with growing my own food, a connection with the earth and my garden, and connection to the wildlife, the butterflies, the birds, and you know, uh, the insects and all of that stuff. So, um, I I I guess also means experience and knowledge, and you here on our place, we've always tried to use what we have to try to make things work. So um, we you can see these chickens here. I step out the door and all of them come running, brave in the snow for a treat. And unfortunately, I didn't bring a treat with me. Anyways, so with homesteading comes, making do with what you have. Well, at least in our homestead, anyways. And we try to reuse, recycle things to make things work, um, and just to do what we can. Another thing is, you know, a lot of it is self-sufficiency. Growing your own food, preserving your own food, and we are a family that um, we grow our own animals. We, do our own butchering and things like that too. So I think it's a connection with that as well, being able to do that, and also a sense of pride to have that. So, um, homesteading, I guess, to me means a lot of things, but success and failure are part of that as well. There's some things like, raising animals, it's not always easy. Sometimes, like this year for me, your garden doesn't um, have a harvest that you thought was going to be there. So that is another part of it. You get the success when you have good years, and you get the failure when things go wrong. And we did have some failure this year. But with that, you got to try again and do something else. So that's what we do. So another part of what it means to me is work. There's always work to be done, whether it's a project, whether it's, working in the garden, whether it's taking care of the animals, cleaning the pens, building new pens when your ram thinks he needs to destroy everything. Work, working together. Um, I teach the kids, my husband teaches the kids when he is doing projects. When we're doing things together, we do things together as a family. We get our wood, it, you know, we chop it, cut it, split it, and we have to haul it in and have to burn it. So those help us. The same with the garden. And it's not just my family it affects. It's a ripple effect, because I have kids that come here, my great nieces and nephews, that don't have the same lifestyle where they live. And so they're able to come here and help, plant corn or go to the garden and pick harvest, and they're so proud of that. So being able to teach others, that the same lifestyle, so they have an idea. And so, another thing with homesteading is just that, to me, it's family time, it's connection, the simplicity of, just being home with your family. So, the other, I guess I missed part of that too, is, connection. I'm real big on history. So connection with family members of my past. My grandpa was real big on growing his own food, and part of that was just because he had to. So connection to, my ancestors. But I do believe if you're homesteading, a lot of the times you're not just um, homesteading where you're raising all your animals and butchering your own meat and doing all that. There's different things that are part of that. You may be just in your home trying to survive, and you're doing what it takes, whether you go to the grocery store and getting your food or whatever. You're doing what it takes to help your family survive in these times and these days. And so, anyways, I think I've touched on a lot of the points, but to me, the reason we got into the lifestyle is for our kids. It does keep them busy. It keeps them occupied, and helps grow those connections and companionships, and um, uh, keeps them from. I mean, I certainly you get bored, but you figure things out. So, um, another reason is because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and in my reality, I don't get out very much, and so being home, I have to be happy with what I'm doing, and this brings me happiness. It brings me joy to be able to share this with my kids, share this with other families, and to help teach other families what this lifestyle is about. So, if you're thinking about getting into it, sure, there is a lot of ups and downs, but in life, there's a lot of ups and downs on things. And, it's not for everybody, but there might be something you get out of it and something you enjoy. So, homesteading means a lot to me, and it means a lot to my kids. There wouldn't be much of a daily task if they didn't have their animals that they like to take care of. So, anyways, I'll wrap this up and hope you're all doing well. And thanks for stopping by Little House in the Big Woods. See you next time.